Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns. Lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another React. This time here, we're going back to the country, back to the mid-90s, and with the emergence of a new artist for the time. This is basically how new artists got to become the artists that they are and well known, is they were brought in by another well-known artist, basically as a prodigy or going through the apprenticeship of being a music entertainment artist. So before we get into the details of it, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Firmu Optical, for jumping on board and becoming an affiliate partner with us. They have stylish frames that you can have your prescriptions put into at very affordable prices. And to make the deal even better, they've given us a promotion code to help you save 50% off your frames, just like the ones I'm wearing right now. They have readers, blue blockers, driving glasses, regular prescription glasses, or prescription sunglasses like I have to wear. So if you know of anybody or need them yourself, new eyewear, check out Firmu to see what kind of deal they can get you. Now, in 1995, Bryan White was trying to step his way into the country music genre. And somehow Glenn Campbell, who was already a huge artist in the genre of country music, heard of him and basically took him under his wing, almost like as in an apprenticeship program, and brought him forth onto the Nashville network. That back then, that's what they did, was promote new artists and promote artists. We don't have those channels anymore on the TV. Wish we did. But it was hosted by Bill Anderson, and Bill Anderson is another huge country music artist and a proponent for finding and exposing and bringing forth and introducing new talent to the country music genre. So without any further ado, here's Bryan White with Someone Else's Star.
Thanks for coming on back to the show. We have Glenn Campbell with us this evening, and we have another discovery, shall we say. Bryan White is his name. What can you tell us about Bryan?
Well, I got suits older than him.
I know you.
But I had him this summer. He was up in Branson, and I had him come out on the stage and sing a song, and he did a Steve Wariner tune, and the audience just fell in love with him. They wouldn't let him leave the stage, and I said, this kid, he's marvelous. He's a great singer. He's a great guitar player, and hopefully he'll become a great songwriter.
Well, how did you find out about him? How did he come to your attention?
Marty Gamblin.
I get Marty. Boy, that Marty Gamblin.
Well, he came out from Oklahoma, right? And he'd heard about the situations, I guess, and Marty got in touch with him.
Well, let's see what kind of voice he has. This is Bryan White.
Now, this show here was all about, talking about the country music genre, and sometimes they would have new artists that they would bring forth and introduce to the fans of their show. And like I said before, I wish they had more of these shows.
Alone again tonight, without someone to love. The stars are shining bright, so one more wish goes up. Oh, I wish I may, and I wish with all my might, for the love I'm dreaming of and missing in my life. You think that I could find a true love of my own. It happens all the time to people that I know. Their wishes all come true. So I've got to believe that there's still someone out there who is meant for only me. I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. It seems like someone else keeps getting what I'm wishing for. Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star.
Now, this song here was written by Skip Ewing, and Bryan White is obviously, performing it. But during my research, basically the entire premise of the whole song and the inspiration behind the whole song is actually in the song. Basically, the narrator is just seeing all these people who are in love around him, and he's a single person and just wishing for that special someone. And because he's finding nothing but failure of finding that special someone, he feels as though he's wishing on somebody else's star. And those people are getting what he's wishing for.
I sit here in the dark and stare up at the sky. I can't give my heart one good reason why. Everywhere I look, it's lovers that I see. It seems like everyone's in love with everyone but me. I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. It seems like someone else keeps getting what I'm wishing for. Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? Oh, I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star.
Now, when it comes to this section here, he's basically, looking around and seeing everybody else is in love with somebody except him. And the longer somebody is single, the longer they keep thinking to themselves, what's wrong? Why can't I find somebody like that? Why can't I find somebody, to, have those special times with, am I wishing on somebody else's star too?
Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? Oh, I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star.
What a fantastic song. And you could feel the emotion in that. Like, he's like, hey, what the heck's going on here? Why can't I find that person? And, the rest of this video is all about the show promoting his not only talent, his personality, but also his upcoming record.
Now, Bryan, I was asking Glenn if this is your first television performance. Is it?
I believe so, since I guess since the Channel 2 deal we did here in Nashville. I got to sing Love Harmony with Pearl River one time when they their keyboard player was out. They were in between keyboard players, so I thought that was neat. I called everybody in the world, called Mom. So,
Well, you did a good job. Were you nervous at all doing this?
I'm gonna say no because that'll sort of sound real professional. So no, I'll say no.
Not nervous at all. Well, how does it feel to be with Glenn's organization, Marty Gamblin and all?
It's just a major honor. I think it's a true blessing. I mean, I've said my prayers since day one. I mean, I've wanted to do this all my life. I used to sit every day after school. I'd watch the show with my chips and salsa and just watch and get in front of the TV. I'd say, Mom, I want to be on that show one day. So that's pretty cool to get to come out here and do this. So I appreciate it, everybody.
Thanks. Say that.
And his personality is one of the reasons why he became such a huge artist in the country music genre while he was producing music, or while he was producing music. And, because he's such a great guy, he's such a nice guy, and, giving thanks to everyone around him for giving him opportunities. There's a lot of artists out there that, they don't have personality like this.
That's very sweet, Bryan. Thank you.
I understand that you're a big Steve Wariner fan.
That's my mentor, I believe. I mean, and for him to be that good, I understand that fully because he has a perfect idol to learn from right there. So perfect.
You ever sing Tips of My Fingers?
I did. I always sang it. One time I sang it in Steve's key. It actually was in D. I did it at a place in Oklahoma City, and it was too low. It was all this stuff so rangy, I can't. But it was. I did do it. I did it a lot.
Thank you very much.
Great song, phenomenal song.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know who wrote it, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were backstage and we were doing the makeup stuff, and I was like telling everybody, I was like, you know who that is? That's Bill. That's Whispering Bill, And so
I like this kid. He's gonna make it.
He is going to make it. Now, every time we have a new artist on, our phones light up and people want to know, where can I get an album? And I know they're going to do the same about you. Do you have one out yet that people can buy?
Well, we're right in the process of recording it right now. I think the street date, I'm not positive on this, but I think it's August 16th for the whole record. But I think we're shooting for a single in June, I think. And it's on Asylum Records, just to let everybody know.
Are you going to release that song you just sang? Because that's
I hope so.
Oh, what a great song.
I hope so, Kyle. I hope we release that.
I love the way I hope so, Kyle. Try to push for that song to be released, and it was. It was his first #1 hit.
Talk to the people who can do it for you. Well, Glenn, it looks like you have another great talent here.
I'm so tickled with Bryan. He's just a marvelous, marvelous human being, and I think he's a great talent. I'm like Bill. I think he's just a marvelous talent.
I do too. Thank you, Bryan.
Alrighty, final thoughts. That's the way back in the 80s and 90s, how musical artists were not only found, but brought out. And, there would people, the major artists would find these people, have them, basically open up for them a few times, and then bring them onto a show like this after they gotten to know them, in order to, bring up the next generation of talent. This was a great show to showcase those kind of new talents to come forth. And it's sad that we don't have these kind of shows anymore to bring forth the up and coming talent that's, already out there. Like, there's many, many groups and artists that are struggling to get noticed because we don't have shows like this anymore. I wish they'd bring them back. They were just, ever so positive. They brought positivity into the viewer by bringing forth these kind of new talents and showing people what's coming out, what's coming up. We need to have more shows like this to be brought back so that we can see some new talents that come out. Right now, all we get is there's a new person on the radio, there's a new artist on the radio, and then, basically it's a chance. Kind of, we've gone back to like the 40s and 50s where you didn't know about any new talents coming up until they were played on the radio. And basically, for producers and promoters, that's basically a roll of the dice when it comes to, pushing out that new talent. So let's have a conversation in the comment section below what you think of this song. Do you remember the old shows that brought out talent like this? Like, what do you think of the song? What do you think of the artist? Have you ever been single long enough and thought you were wishing on somebody else's star, like the narrator of this song? Let's have a conversation in the comment section below. A link to the video will be in the description box so that you can go and enjoy it uninterrupted at your own leisure. And I encourage you to do so. This is a wonderful song. Bryan White has a number of great songs to choose from, to listen to. I encourage you to go check out some of his other talent. Along with the video will be the link to the Furmu Optical affiliate link. It is an affiliate link, and it's basically a win-win-win situation. You win by huge savings on your eyewear. The company wins by extra customers, and the company offers me a commission for introducing purchasing traffic. So we all win by using that link. On top of that, they've also given us the promotion code that you can put in at purchasing to save 50% off your frames. So until we get to the next one, folks, I wish you all peace, love, and happiness.